Hello everybody, it is that panda guy and I'm here again with another video, and today we are going to be going through, I guess, just me burning some bases, doing some swarms. I mean, I guess it's not just me. I do have some of my alliance members here with me, but basically we're just going to be going through some swarms. And I do want to mention I will be, I am working on a little video for hero combos and stuff, so I will be trying to get that out to you guys, as soon as possible. I am trying to just get a list together because I don't want to I want to have as much information as possible. And I do feel kind of bad if I'm not uploading a lot of info videos, at least every once in a while, because I know you guys do enjoy that and it really does help you guys. So I do want to work on that. I will also mention that I will be posting little numbers in the top left corner, and it basically will show the might drop of these players. I thought it might be cool, and I thought you guys might just want to see that, and it might just it might help instead of looking at the highest might and just seeing how much they dropped yourself. Because of course, some of these people actually were lower might than what it shows there, because we were already in the middle of the fighting. But I'll kind of explain why this was happening. Some of the reason was, most of the reason was basically because these guys did interfere with us fighting mid, and there's obviously going to be backlash if you're gonna kind of interfere with what's going on, who's fighting who, and obviously if we got involved, for example, into a fight that was between, I don't know, I'll give an example. It's just Alliance A, Alliance B, and Alliance C. If we got involved in that fight and we ended up being on the losing side, it's to be expected that you might get targeted. One, because you're a potential enemy, and two, you even decided to fight against them. It is just like the consequences of your actions, and it does happen. It is a war game and it's a war event, especially. So this was bound to happen. So no hard feelings against these guys, but you're bound to get zeroed in this case. I will mention right here at Max Black, it was actually weird because this dude ends up actually sending his troops out. I don't think that him sending his troops out was like a big issue. It was mostly the fact that he sent out his main hero, right? Because if you're gonna be hiding your troops, you don't want to send it out and leave Russell on your wall as your main hero when you already had Tom, right? Because he was taking better trades, especially against a swarm like this. It would have at least taken a little bit better trades, and he got a lot of injuries. He definitely had a big healing bill here. But you guys, like, he should have been mindful of who he was sending out, like his heroes, because then he just took really bad trades, killed less of my troops. And I did get resources, and that was like the main target of like hitting him there. I knew he was online, so I didn't really care as much, but I wanted that loot. Too bad I didn't get to zero him online. He did hide his troops, but whatever. It happens. We do hit a lot of bases here though, so this was pretty good. I will say that, if you guys don't know, hospital and island raid is double the size. So obviously, if I have a 400k hospital, it might be 800k now. So of course we're not killing a lot of troops, especially when you consider the troop returns. But honestly, these rallies and like these swarms are done for one, just the kills, and two, for fun, and three, for resources if they have them. Obviously, we were just like really interested in, and I mean, I also will say it does give me content, right? Because I do want to get these videos out, and I think it's pretty cool for you guys to just watch. I think some people up here might just want to see, and honestly, I do like improving my stats. I know that sounds kind of stupid. I'm losing a ton of troops, but I mean, having a ton of kills just feels nice. Who doesn't want to look like they're a warrior, even if they're a little wimp? I'm a little wimp out here, but if I can get some kills and improve my stats, I indeed will. It's just cool. I mean, if you guys, I think of it like this. You can always lose might, but you're never gonna lose your kills. So why not just rampage? Of course, we weren't gonna just zero anybody because did kind of avoid fighting or just zeroing out. Let's say Fox, SCHK, I know DLGN and even DKM, we kind of avoided even zeroing fine after the first volley of like attacks right on their bases on mid, because we didn't want to just keep going after them. Also, there was kind of a little peace treaty that was like, enacted, where we just weren't going to fight each other. I guess they wanted to, be sitting in peace and kind of keep their third place spot. So, we respected that and everybody respected that, which was just chill. I will say we had DLGN beside us, and I didn't really want to do anything to them because I felt that it'd be really rude, especially since they were, small 2 billion alliance and their top player was like 40 mil or so. So I didn't really want to attack them or even, build over there. Like, of course, it would have been easy kills, right? Like, that's pretty obvious. But like, I don't want to just slaughter like a really small alliance like that. And it just seems like bullying, you know. I definitely didn't want to, especially in alliance. I mean, like, of course, like, it's fine to hit an alliance smaller than you, and it is a war event. So even if we did, I can't really like, I wouldn't really like feel like we did anything wrong, though I, I still have some sort of morals. So it was hard for me to kind of attack one of our neighbors, but we ended up choosing Arkham, especially after what they did. I wasn't really sure how I'd do, what I'd do going into this event, because I thought it'd be in our best interest to actually stay more neutral and just take second place. But then Arkham kind of, provoked us as well. So I decided that, we would just zero out their bases and it was fine. So, I mean, you guys kind of see the result here. We do lose a lot of troops. I'll give it that. We do end up having a lot of deads, but I do think these swarms are just entertaining. And I will say, rip swarms, man. This new update is actually about to cuck me so hard. Like, you guys know, swarming is actually like super in my style. I like getting a lot of accounts around bases and just mad dogging, like mad piling on it. But as you guys might have seen in the new update, there's gonna be a cap or a limit on how many troops or marches can actually swarm a base consecutively. So even if I have 20 marches around a base, maybe it'll cap it off at 15, for example. I actually do not know the cap at how many marches are able to swarm a base, but I do know a cap is being implemented, which is really unfortunate, but it's also a good thing, because I do think, being able to infinitely swarm a base with as many marches as you want is kind of overpowered, especially if you have like a bunch of whales just holding one whale down. I feel like that's going to be super overpowered, and it actually, like, you could really abuse that, and it would actually be really bad. So I'm kind of glad they're implementing this, even for my own sake, because I feel like eventually I will be fighting a bunch of whales, right? At least sometime in the future, and it would really suck if I had maybe 50 marches of whales just beating down on my base. And I mean, I do think I make a lot of enemies actually making these videos, because I feel like I do criticize a lot of people, and it's not intentionally to criticize them. I am just genuinely trying to speak the facts, mention what I do see as mistakes in these videos, and I feel like a lot of people take it really poorly, and they just really dislike me after they see a video that's criticizing them or their alliance. And no hard feelings in these videos, guys. I do respect a lot of these alliances, even if I do speak down on them, or I say stuff that puts them in a bad light. I do think these alliances are strong, and they still have places to learn. These videos are not to just make them look bad. I do think that you can watch these videos, take constructive criticism, and improve on that. I've taken constructive criticism from my own members sometimes. I've taken I take constructive criticism for myself. I always, I do think I could do better in a lot of situations. I could be taking better trades if I really tried to, if I didn't play so reckless sometimes. And it's, a lot of areas that I could improve on. And, I try all the time to make sure I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes I do make mistakes. Sometimes I just play stupid because I get in the mood or I'm in the moment. But, everybody has stuff to improve on. And, you can't really see the bad in everything. I feel like a lot of people definitely do that. And they just, I don't know. I know I'm ranting right now, but I definitely think a lot of people see really bad. Like, just look at my videos poorly, because I do make them look bad. And, it's not to make you look bad. Please do just watch, listen, and improve off that. But the video is basically over now, and I do thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you guys. You guys really do make my day by coming in, and especially when you guys are sending me nice comments in-game and in the comment section. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace out.